week, we read about David, anointed to be king over all of Israel. Now we are skipping ahead a few generations. After David, his son Solomon ruled over all of Israel, but then the kingdom began to fall apart. Conflicts arose and divided the north from the south, and new kings emerged to rule those two kingdoms. Eventually, the Babylonians came to town and devastated the southern kingdom of Judah, destroying the city of Jerusalem, their capital, and sending the Israelites into exile. It is during this time of exile that the prophet Isaiah offered these words of encouragement, assurance that God had not abandoned them. Now, some of you are going to recognize these words, these verses, from Handel's Messiah. And so I've asked Susie to read the text this morning as paraphrased in a version of the Bible called The Message, so that perhaps you might hear these verses in slightly different words and with fresh ears.
This is a reading from Isaiah 40, verses 1 to 11. Comfort, oh, comfort my people, says your God. Speak softly and tenderly to Jerusalem, but also make it very clear that she has served her sentence, that her sin is taken care of, forgiven. She's been punished enough, and more than enough. And now it's over and done with. Thunder in the desert. Prepare for God's arrival. Make the roads straight and smooth, a highway fit for our God. Fill in the valleys, level off the hills, smooth out the ruts, clear out the rocks. Then God's bright glory will shine and everyone will see it. Yes, just as God has said. A voice says, shout. I said, what shall I shout? These people are nothing but grass. Their love fragile as wildflowers. The grass withers, the wildflowers fade. If God so much as puffs on them, aren't these people just so much grass? True, the grass withers and the wildflowers fade. But our God's word stands firm and forever. Climb a high mountain, Zion. You're the preacher of good news. Raise your voice. Make it good and loud, Jerusalem. You're the preacher of good news. Speak loud and clear. Don't be timid. Tell the cities of Judah, look, your God. Look, God, the Master, comes in power, ready to go into action. God is going to pay back God's enemies and reward those who have loved God. Like a shepherd, God will care for God's flock, gathering the lambs in his arms, hugging them, leading the nursing ewes to good pasture.